Welcome to Alpha Mag TV. I'm Tom Skolarikis, and we're here at the Southern Cross Hotel today to speak to the Greek-American comedian Basile. Basile's here for the Comicus Erectus tour, headlining along with Tahir, George Kapiniaris, and Joe Avadi. Welcome back to Australia. How's it been so far? How do you like Australia?
I love Australia. I love the people of Australia. I love the Eliness, the Italy. The Italy are crazy like the Eliness here. We have Turks that have been coming to the show, the Comicus Erectus show. A fantastic time. I've learned so many things from the Italy. You know, the Greeks, we have a couple of hand gestures what I'm not going to do on television, but the Italy have things. I don't have no idea what that means, but it means something. I think it means I have a gun in my holster. I don't know what the heck it means, but they have something. They're unbelievable, but it's been great. The audience has been fantastic. I love the audiences.
You always want to be a comedian?
Actually, no. I wanted to be a professional football player, and I thought I was really close to doing that. And then, but the funny part is I wasn't as gifted as some other athletes. I was fast. I wasn't that fast. I hit you hard, but not as hard as you should be hit. There was a certain amount of disappointment of my athletic shortcomings. But you know what? I believe that everyone has a blueprint in life. I do the voice of Bullwinkle for Universal Studios. I've been doing it for about 17 years, and it's been great. I'm not the original voice. Bill Scott was the original voice. My job is to go and redub the old cartoons from the 1950s. It was like 1959, early 1961, and then I put little words here and there, like, Bullwinkle moved here to let you know that I always love listening to radio, whatever. So that's what I do. But I started doing it in Greek. I don't know if you knew, because I couldn't speak English as a kid. So my mother put me in a great pacifier was television. And I'm imitating it. Because that's it. We got to teach him English. This is no good. So it was always pretty funny to do that. So, yeah.
The foods that we had to eat that made noise. Fish head soup. Not the whole body. Monotokefali. Because you know how much meat is in that fish head. And you ever go to a place and they're eating fish head soup? Accisi tutto fatto, Napoleone.
Greece is full of characters, but are Greeks funny people? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? My father, the greatest accent in the world. You go, Beijo, do I have an accent? That's what Comicus Erectus is all about, is bringing ethnic humor all to the forefront. It's the evolution of ethnic comedy. It's what everyone has ever we've all went through. You have an Italian with Joe Avadi who does the same thing that I do. He appeals to all the Americans and the Canadians and the Australians and the people from Europe who are English-speaking Italians. They actually he has a great voice. I do the same thing. To be able to do that and capture all of them for the Greeks. George here, and even Tahir. Tahir is wonderful with Fat Pizza, and he's done such a wonderful job. And he's probably one of the nicest individuals I've ever met. So is George, and so is Joe. There's Tahir on the bottom, little caveman, right? There's George in his disco suit. There's Joe, little paisan, And then there's me, the formal, great guy, sweet, very sweet guy, sexy. Did I mention sexy?
What would you like to say to your Australian fans?
I love you very much. I really, really do. Yes, he does.